South Korea's economy, peace hang-on summit with President Trump and North's Kim Jong Un. South Korean President Moon Jae-in will meet Tuesday with President Trump at the White House ahead of Trump's scheduled historic summit with North Korean leader Kim Jong Un. Moon, whose country's economy and peace hangs on the June 12 summit, will likely tell Trump about his talk with Kim last month when they met to discuss a possible peace agreement and denuclearizing the Korean Peninsula. North Korea last week threatened to call off the summit with Trump over perceived threats from the joint U.S South Korea military exercises and from Trump's national security advisor John Bolton. The stakes are high for Moon Jae-in because he put a lot into this as his signature policy for the next 5 years, said Frank Jannucci, CEO of the Maureen and Mike Mansfield Foundation and a contributor to the online Korea journal 38 North. Moon campaigned for the presidency on a promise to improve relations with North Korea and seek a peace agreement that could lead to reunify the nation. If Kim's summit with Trump is called off or fails, that would be a blow to Moon and his engagement strategy and to President Trump, who has credited his own pressure campaign as bringing North Korea to the table, Jannucci said. Moon Jae-in can't afford failure here. A successful meeting between Trump and Kim could lead to a peace agreement, possible reunification and many economic benefits for South Korea, including reduced cost of risk for South Korean businesses and investors, access to cheap North Korean labor for South Korean firms, a land connection for South Korean goods to the Chinese market, instead of by sea, potential opportunities to get cheaper energy by importing Russian oil and gas by rail or pipeline. Reduced defense spending, South Korean investment opportunities in North Korea in rare earth minerals and other mining concerns, improved economic climate if the North isn't testing missiles and nuclear weapons, reunification for divided families. Some of these objectives were spelled out in a joint declaration at the end of Moon's meeting with Kim on April 27. That meeting produced images of the two Korean leaders speaking without translators, smiling and walking back and forth across the demilitarized zone that divides the two nations. The mood in Seoul is too ebullient, too joyous, given the fact that all we have so far is the latest in a series of efforts to put North-South relations on a better footing, Jannucci said. What's different now compared to previous negotiations under Kim's father and grandfather is that Kim has solidified his rule and developed a nuclear deterrent, Jannucci said. He's a young leader looking at the next 30 to 40 years and thinking about what kind of relationship he needs with the South and with the United States. Moon also seeks better economic and political relations with China, its biggest trading partner, said Richard Bush, a former U.S. intelligence officer now at the Brookings Institution. Moon needs to succeed with Kim Jong Un and Donald Trump, Bush said. A situation where Trump and Kim bring out the worst in each other, that's bad for both China and South Korea.